Have you imagined a situation where you would wake up, dress up and walk a considerable distance away from home on your way to work, school or to see a friend? How about having to meet up with certain appointments at different points in time and at very far locations? For you to be able to catch up with all these endeavors, you need a means of transport. Some people have their vehicles, which aids their movement in and around town. But for the larger number of people who do not have vehicles, they rely on public transport. Public transport system is one of the many structures around us which we have come to be quite reliant upon. In the city of Makurdi, you have options such as car rentals, car service providers, motorcycle users, and numerous bus options. These public transport options, which are characteristic of cities in Nigeria, provide viable options to commuting as they are a rapid and cost-effective solution for getting around. A number of people in Makurdi, the Benue state capital, however, have argued that public transportation in Nigeria generally require improvement, progression and development. As such, if you don't own a private car, it's nearly impossible to get around. Clearly, taking public transportation has its pros and cons, and to determine if it is the right mode of travel for you, we have outlined the options. No matter how you look at it, public transportation fares are cheaper than driving your car around town. You may spend 200 naira a day or less on the bus, or even 100 naira to get to and from your destination. But that is very little, especially compared to the cost of maintaining and fueling your own car.
As a bus driver, the challenges I'm facing is because I never have my own personal bus, so as I'm driving for somebody. Besides that, the passengers also do, sometimes they do talk to us anyhow, even if we are right, but since they say the customers are always right there, do endure.
Like this bus where they use, I will run from Urban to base. That's my bus stop, my last bus stop, from here to base, inside base. When if you come back to base, I will reach Urban I'll stop. That's my last bus stop. I start work around 5 o'clock and I close 6 o'clock. Passenger, if they enter motor, they don't want to pay money. Some they don't pay, they will say, give me change. When they will tell you, say help me, they will get the 100, sometimes they get 100 naira, but they will beg you for 15 naira or 30 naira. So when you say to enter, say they don't have the 15 naira. One time they will give you 100 naira. To give you change, and sometimes you don't get change. When if you don't get change, there are problems will come.
Most of the times, I personally, the ones I board, I'm not just comfortable because we are too jam-packed, we are too clustered in the bus. So they overload the passengers, so we are not that comfortable. The cost implication is very cheap. If you want to board town service bus, you spend at least 15 naira or 100 naira, but when you want to take others, you spend about 200 naira above. So the cost implication is what led to most of us using the town service bus.
The town service buses have come to stay, and it seems the residents have adjusted to having them around as well. Therefore, it is a part of the everyday activity which starts at the break of dawn.